Happy Friday and welcome to June. I hope you've had a great week. I want to talk a bit about maybe the next 60 or 90 days for our city council. I've had a number of you pose a question along the lines of, you seated a new council, what's next? Let me see if I can get to that. First and foremost is the budget. In the next 90 days, we will work through the budget and approve a budget. It's the biggest job we do year round. We have no choice. We can't kick it down the road like you can in Washington. We have to approve a budget, and it'll be a balanced budget. In late July, we'll do a week full of budget workshops. Those I think are highly informative. You can watch them on TV. You can come down and watch them in person. We'll go department by department and get briefed on the budget. And that would be not only what are the numbers, but what do they expect to accomplish in this next year? What kind of investments they're making, maybe what they're not going to be doing that they've done in the past that they don't feel like it's necessary to do going forward. The second thing that you should expect us to deal with is we will get a report from our planning committee, our citywide planning committee, the CPAC, the Comprehensive Plan Advisory Committee that's been meeting for nearly a year. They will bring us a final comprehensive land use plan as well as a city plan. So land use plan guides development. The other plan is much more a long-term plan for the community, and it would be much more comprehensive. It would talk about parks and streets and different services that we provide, arts, and economic development, a number of different areas. We'll see those in July and August of this year. And I know we're excited. It's some very good work that's been driven by a committee of 30 plus citizens led by John Zwiker and Beth Bridges. And so we're thankful for their efforts, and we look forward to that. You should expect us to be talking about our public safety initiative, our proposal. Staff is working right now to select architects and engineers for those projects. And we will be doing a work session this summer talking about those, but you'll start to understand where we're going to build them, and we'll start talking about what exactly they're going to cost. We certainly have worked enough on that we have an idea what they're going to cost, and it can stay within the range of our budget. But that's something that our work will be much more visible. There's been work going on, but it'll become much more public as it goes from a staff phase to getting the elected officials involved. Finally, in early October, we will sit down as a council in a planning effort. The budget will be behind us, and we will plan for the next year. We'll look back first and look at what we've accomplished, and then we'll have staff from their perspective tee up what they think is important and what's in our future. We'll then allow council to do the very same thing, and then we'll try to find our way to agree on 4, 5, 6 priorities that we will work on going forward. I would imagine that some of the priorities we've had the last 2 years will remain the same. I can't imagine that we would get off of communication and communicating well and having a responsive, accountable, transparent city hall. I think there's some of those things we'll go forward with, but we'll have to see. That'll be part of the council's decision, and we will do that in early October. So that's a little sneak peek at the next 90 days for us. I hope that you have a great week. I appreciate your prayers and your good ideas and your thoughts. Be safe. Talk to you next week.